Hi, Brian Crombie here. I wanted to tell you a little bit about my shows this week on the Brian Crombie Radio Hour on Saga 960 AM every night, Monday through Friday at 6 o'clock. On Monday, I had a really interesting show with Kate Fresh, who is this incredible artistic cake baker, decorator, etc. You can get it on YouTube, you can get it on Facebook. She's incredible, and it's amazing what she does with cake. On Tuesday, I've got an election update with two politicos that I'm friends with that know a lot about what's going on. Sarah McIntyre, who's a former communications advisor to former Prime Minister Stephen Harper, and Mark Keeley, who's a former communications advisor and more to former Prime Minister John Turner. And both of them run their own government affairs, public affairs companies now. And we talked about the election and what's going on and what to expect, how people are doing, etc. On Wednesday and Thursday, I continue my profiling of different political candidates in the election. And I've got Melissa Lassman on Wednesday. She's a conservative in York North, York Centre actually, I think. And she's really a fireball, so she's fun to listen to. And then on Thursday, I've got Elizabeth Robertson, and she's a Green running in Mississauga Lakeshore, and really an interesting person. She's a combination of, she's mixed race, she's black, as well as Spanish, and her kids are half Aboriginal, Indigenous, and so she's got really an interesting perspective. She's a social activist. She's worked at 3 different levels of government. She's got some interesting points of view, and she's running for the Green Party. I'll give you a good sense of Green policies and an interesting candidate for the Green Party. And then on Friday, I've got a really interesting conversation with a professor from a university in Nova Scotia, Mount Vincent, and she's a women's study professor, and she writes a book on slut shaming and what's wrong with it, and how it negatively impacts females, and how it's a continuation of misogyny, and how it has to end. And it's really quite interesting. So that's my week this week on the Brian Crombie Radio Hour on Saga 960 every night, 6 o'clock, 9:60 a.m. You can stream me online at www.saga960am.ca. You can get all my podcasts and videocasts on my website, briancrombie.com, videos on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and the podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, etc. Thanks. Have a great week. Bye-bye.